Okay, so I'm back and I've got all my embellishments organized. And now I can just sort of sit and play and create. I did also do some embossing off camera, and I've embossed the film strip, the Polaroid frame, and the little arrow, and a whole bunch of gears. So I have these here ready. If anybody is wanting a tutorial on how to emboss things, just leave me a message down below. I'm happy to do that. And I've got out some metal pieces. I also pulled out one of the steampunk doilies that I want to use. So basically that's it, and we shall get started. I've got some flowers out, I've got metal pieces, so yeah, we're good to go here. So what I'm thinking, I love the way this looks. I've got this vintage looking clock piece here. It's supposed to be the inner workings of a clock, and it fits really well inside here, and it looks very cool. So I'm thinking I'm going to attach that to the inside of this. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to lay this on top of the steampunk doily because I think it looks really cool. So that's what I'm going to do first. So I think maybe I will attach the doily using a bit of glossy accents. I think that's the right way. Doesn't seem to be a right or wrong way. A couple little pieces that haven't popped out. I love these. They're so pretty. I'm just going to put a bit of glossy accents on the back. And that should stick down nicely. Okay. So just put this on top here. And remember, this is the top of the box, so boy, that's stuck really quickly. So it's okay if it hangs over a little bit. No problem there. And I'm also going to use the glossy accents on the inside here to glue that metal piece in. Just going to run a bead of that around here. And then pop this in. And that should hold it just fine. So I'm just going to leave that upside down for a few minutes and let that dry. But I really do like the way that looks. So I'm just going to leave that here and let that dry. And the next piece I want to put on is probably this, and I'm going to use some hot glue for that. I want to kind of pop it up a little bit. Oh my gosh, that's sticking already. So if this sits here, that I think it's going to go across there. Oh, actually, before I do that, I got this other piece, and these metal pieces, the clock piece I just showed you, and this piece, and these two pieces are from Butterbee Scraps. I'm thinking of attaching this behind here, so I think I'm going to do that too. So again, with the glossy accents, just going to put a bit on here and let that metal get on there and stick. And that can be drying. I like to be organized when I'm doing my crafting because otherwise I get up and down, up and down. It takes twice as long. I like to pull things out and lay it out and just kind of see where I want to put things and what looks good to my eye anyway. And it may not look good to somebody else's, but that's okay. I'm really loving this box though. I think I'd love to do another one. So maybe I'll order another one because I just think they're very cool. Okay, so they're drying, and I'm going to put this film strip on now, and I'm going to use hot glue for that. I'm just going to put a little bead here. And then I'm going to try and, after that sets, pop this up a little bit. I hope you guys can see what I'm working on, and my hand is not in the way. Yeah, I should probably put a bead of glue over there too. Put it on the box. Probably right there too. You see, this is the great thing about doing a start to finish. You guys get to see all the issues, the problems, everything. Get that glue off of here. I can probably put a little embellishment over that anyway. Yeah, that's a good place for an embellishment. And then I'm just going to put some glue back here. And then this I will pop up right here. I just wanted that to look like a real film strip, and it bent pretty good. I'm actually quite pleased with that. Because you know how film looks. There you go. Not bad, eh? That looks pretty cool. Well, I guess I will glue this piece on now. For that, I am going to use hot glue. So I'll just run a bead of glue around here. And just kind of wherever I want that, I want it kind of like that. Fun thing about this little clock metal piece is there's kind of a hole in it, so it almost looks like the aperture opening in a camera. So there we go, there's that. So fun. And then this piece, I was thinking of putting this Polaroid here. Might do it like that. And I'll put this here. I kind of like that. Let's see. We probably just tuck that under there a bit. Good. The glue moved. Yep. We'll do that. Again with the hot glue. I love the way these pieces turned out with the embossing powder. That's a great thing about Gina's chippies. They look really, really good with the embossing powder, and they're so sturdy. Sturdy but flexible, as you can see by this film strip, because it's going on a real wonky angle here. But that's okay. And now for the lens piece, or the viewfinder, I mean, get more hot glue. There we go. So that's it so far. And again, this is just the lid, so this whole piece will come off, which is really cool. And you know what, this box would be great for anybody who loves taking pictures. You could store pictures inside here, or anybody who's a bit of a camera buff. You could pretty much store anything in here. You know, you could even like wires for your camera or anything like that. Anything photo related would be great in this box. So okay, now what's next? I'm thinking these metal pieces I might put on the top and the bottom, but I also have, you see, I get to raid my hubby's workshop, which is cool. My husband has a great little workshop, and he brought me up this huge bag of light bulbs. So I have all these really cool vintage light bulbs. I've never ever bought a Tim Holtz light bulb because my husband... Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my memory card ran out there. Anyway, as I was saying, I have all these really cool light bulbs here, so I think I might use one of them on the top of the box. Don't know. If I set the box like that, it would be really cool to have one of the light bulbs up here, like that. I think that would be really fun. Need that one. So it looks like an old-fashioned flash bulb. I guess you can't really see that. Sorry about that. Thinking something like this, so it would sit on top of the box, but we shall see. Because I assume the box will be laying down most of the time, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just add it to the top of the box. So let me see. I'll find a smaller one here. That's a good one. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is add some metal pieces to the front, like here and on the other side. I think that would look really smart. So let's add that. And I'm just going to use a bit of hot glue. There we go. Okay, there's one. And now the other side, which will be here. Just put some glue on it. And center it right here. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I think that's cute. I'll be right back.